when you have to judge the journey of any judge, what is the benchmark on the basis of which you judge that journey? We can criticize any judge because there is nothing called perfection in life. There is also nothing called eternal truth. Perfection is relative. Truth is relative. And you have to judge the man and the judge on the basis of the times in which we live. So when we will write about Justice Chandrachud, we will discuss his judgments, his manner, his simplicity, his affability, his patience, all attributes of one of the greatest judges of this country. Many of you don't know that I have had the privilege of arguing before his father, who was the judge of the Supreme Court of India for 17 years. He became a judge in 1978, and he left office in 1985. And he was Chief Justice for 7 years and 14 days. Now, Chief Justice Chandrachud had to match up to the qualities and the achievements of his father. I must say you outpaced him, Judge. You truly outpaced him. Now, when I started talking about the values of a judge and how do you measure a judge and his contribution to the legal fraternity? Well, actually, you look at the Constitution. What's the most important attribute of a human being? The most important attribute: life and liberty. Most important attributes. No person can be deprived of his life or liberty, save in accordance with procedure established by law. And the law is declared by the Supreme Court, sometimes wrongly, sometimes rightly. But you judge the man and the judge on the basis of that yardstick. How often, how passionate, how committed he was to life and to liberty. The other yardstick on which you judge a person is, did he further the cause of equality before the law? Now, equality before the law is inequalities of the state which permeate into society and ultimately land up in court, and solutions found by the judge to ensure that to ensure that equality, to the extent it can be protected, is protected, because there is no such thing as perfect equality either. So you move in an imperfect world, in an imperfect court, and you judge the judge by how often he has moved towards perfection, to defend life, to defend liberty, and to serve the cause of equality. Sir, that's the yardstick on which we will remember you. And I don't want this to be a very boring long lecture, so I'll just sort of encapsulate my thoughts, and I've given you in a sense, of what I think. Because the one thing